Between episodes, I have done a lot of good work. I have gotten a bunch of resources, I have set up a pretty unique looking garden, and I have cleared out this massive amount of space. Now, what this is for my first tent campsite, which of course is going to be my main project for today. However, before I do that, I need to get some different food, because currently I'm living off of potatoes and fish, which is not a very diverse diet. What I want is meat. I'm sorry, vegetarian viewers. It's just what I'm craving. And so to get some of that meat, I'm going to have to grab some wheat, which would be quite neat. And hopefully I can end up summoning a fleet of various sheep. So I have my wheat now, and I actually should probably build their pen first. So I need to grab a little bit of dark oak first before I build that, but then I can start. So as you can see, I have cleared a little area. The terraforming is kind of nasty right now because I don't have any extra dirt, but what I'm doing is just going to build up this little pen. Eventually this will be beautified a lot, but I actually need sheep's wool before I can do that, so I actually need to build the thing first and get it inhabited before it's actually ready to be completed, which is kind of confusing. But regardless, I am just going to fill this in like so, and then I'm going to get these sheepies right on in here so that I can start slaughtering them. Alright, as you can see, I have gathered a few sheep now. I would like to dye this brown one red because red wool is going to be very important. As you can see, I only have this one torch here. Eventually, I'll have this whole area lit up well, but I actually have absolutely zero coal right now, so I'm pretty sure that I'm actually going to start on a nice resource gathering mission. But before I start resource gathering, I think I may have a meeting. So let me quickly sum this up for you. Time Rider wanted to take my very first life, and he just really wanted to kill me. So I made a deal with him that he could kill me if he gave me a shulker box, 4 diamonds, and 20 iron. So that is the current deal. He has not yet agreed, but he really wants to kill me. And I really want a shulker box and 4 diamonds and 20 iron. So, Time, what do you think? Yes or no?
I don't know yet. It's a hard decision.
It is a hard decision. You're thinking about committing murder. Of course it's a hard decision. I hope this is not an easy decision for you. If this is easy, I will be very concerned.
I mean, it is pretty easy because it's you, and I want to kill you. I want that head of yours.
I'm glad to know that it's easy to murder me.
Okay, I've got the shulker box right here.
So it's a deal? Yes.
Uh-huh.
The deal has been taken.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is great. And like we discussed, I will help you in killing me, if need be. I will literally help you.
I'm gonna make it public as well.
Do you have the payment?
Yes, I have your shulker box.
May I have
right
it?
Here.
That's not a shulker box, pal. I'm not falling for that.
There's your 4 diamonds. There's your shulker box. There's a head.
So when should we kill me?
I don't know.
Should we just go ahead and start setting it up now? Okie dokie, so I'm now off to build my own execution stand, and we're just gonna get right to it, so I'll see you in the shopping district. Okay, well, the rain definitely reflects the feeling of my soul at the current moment, because, we have finished setting up my demise. As you can see, I have made some stairs. I built this all myself, because I figured if I'm gonna die, I might as well be proud of it. So there's a little note from me: welcome to the horrible sight of my death from CrayZink. Enjoy. So I'm pretty sure that we're ready for this, so I'm ready. Let's do this thing.
Yep. Right, you ready for the execution?
Yeah, I'm ready. I think everyone's ready. Oh, okay, well this is... Wait. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that just happened. I'm not entirely sure what it was that just happened, but it did. Anyway, I need to do some resource gathering. And I gotta say that these new caves are not at all what I was expecting them to be like. They are mob city. So much spawns in these new caves because it's so dark and so massive. I was absolutely shocked when I went down into this cave. I'm not gonna include all of that because it's really not that important and it's kind of weird to watch, so I'm just showing me mining this deep slate. One thing I gotta say though is, unfortunately, I did get killed by a creeper. It happened. He blew me up, he snuck up on me, and it was just over. Okay, so that was a very, very productive mining session. I got tons and tons of valuable ores, and I also got a bunch of deep slate. Now, where I would like to go next is the shopping district, because I would like to start my brand new store, Miscellaneous Craziness. So I'm gonna head over there now and start building, because I think that this store could prove to be very, very profitable. However, before I start building, there is something that I would like to do in the nether. So I am currently in the middle of nowhere, and I'm just going to place a chest, and inside of this chest, I am going to place just one single diamond. Now, this is going to be a very, very special prize for whoever finds this, and it is literally just going to be sitting in the middle of nowhere, and I'm gonna leave a little sign that says, "Congratulations, I have no idea if that's how you spell it, on finding absolutely nothing." And now whoever finds this sign will be rewarded with this diamond prize right here. So, any of you fellows who are watching on the server, good luck. Alright, so now as you can see, I have arrived. Behind me is the site of my horrible death. And now that I am here, I would like to... I totally failed that. So I think I will just build it like right here-ish. Let's go right here. So this should be a pretty small build, but also relatively large at the same time. I'm not entirely sure how much space it's gonna end up taking, but I'm pretty sure I'm ready to start building it. So I think I'm gonna go into time-lapse mode. Enjoy. Now, right here, I just want to say how much fun I have been having on this server. It is an absolute blast. I'd never been a part of anything like this before, and it is so much fun. Everyone involved is super, super nice and super, super fun. It's been a total blast working with everyone, and it is just so fun to be doing a build, and then suddenly someone walks up to you and just starts talking. That happened to me while I was doing this build with a couple different people. So it was really fun to just have conversations while I was doing my builds, and it's really, really nice. So I just wanted to say how much fun I have been having, and I also hope that you as the viewer are having fun. I really think that this series is going to turn out to be really, really cool. I have so much stuff planned, all of it going to be so awesome, so I hope you enjoyed this series. Okay, so here is the build now, and I am so happy with how this came. I think it turned out quite well. There are a few things I still might change, for example, the transition between the leaves into just the solid deep slate. However, I think this turned out really well. As you can see, I put a little sign saying, "Welcome to Miscellaneous Craziness," and there is some lighting there. There's a lantern in here. There's these lanterns here. This right here, I think, is really cool. It's like an ease between the mycelium into the path inside of the store. I think that it makes it a lot less harsh than it originally would have been. And then around here are the walls. I think these actually look quite nice. I'm really happy with it. There's lighting along there as well. And then up here is like a little secret hangout area that people can come and mess around if they can get to it. It's a little bit of a jump to get over here, but then you can come over here and just sit down and hang out. But anyway, I think that the store is looking really cool. I am gonna come in here and stock this next with all of my miscellaneous garbage, so I'm pretty sure I can get to it. Alright, so now I think that I have stocked everything and gotten the prices set pretty well. So starting over here, we have this, which everything in here is 1 diamond per clump, so it's 1 diamond for 32 iron. That price is probably gonna have to change at some point, but I'm testing it to see how many people end up purchasing, and if it sells, then I will keep it at that price, and if it doesn't sell, then I'll change it. Now, in this box, everything is 1 diamond for 2 clumps, so you could take 2 stacks of copper, or a stack of copper and a lapis, or whatever you want. My stock is very limited for all of these chests, keep in mind, because I just haven't had time to collect the items that I'm selling. Now, in this chest, everything is 1 diamond for 3 clumps, so you put in 1 diamond and you get to take 3 of any of this. So you could take all 3 leaves, or 3 bits of bamboo, or 2 bits of bamboo and a potato. You can mix and match however you want in this chest. And then over here, this is the valuable one. Right here is 4 diamonds per clump. Now, I'm curious to see what sells. I think that the Heart of the Sea will sell, and I could see the Spore Blossom selling. However, I highly doubt that the Bell will be sold. I do think that the head will be sold, because that's kind of a pretty rare head, but I have no idea. Anyways, that is all of my stock for now. This is going to be expanded drastically over time. Currently, it's just, you know, these few chests, which is not all that much, and eventually it will be quite an empire, if I say so myself. I do believe that this is going to be wicked wickedly successful, or wickedly failurific. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm pretty sure I just invented a new word. But anyway, that is that. So I think that this turned out really, really well. So now I present to you a little bit of a commercial that I have made for this shop. Enjoy this. Are you out of items that you previously thought you had an enormous amount of? Are you looking for a place where you can easily and inexpensively replace those items? If you've answered yes to either of these questions, then you may need to take a trip to the wonderful store called Miscellaneous Craziness. Well, that's right, this store is easy to shop at and includes very reasonable prices for all of the items that you thought you needed. Well, if this sounds interesting to you, please come take a look at my store, Miscellaneous Craziness. And get this, there's a secret too. Somewhere on the outside of this building is a hidden chest. If you find where it is, there will be a prize inside for you to collect. And if you're looking for a fun place to hang out, come to the horrible site of my death and parkour your way over to the fun little campsite where there is plenty of room for you to sit and hang out with your friends. Anyways, that's all for me. I'll see you at the store. Happy shopping! Okay, I am now back at home, and seeing as how stock is quite limited at Miscellaneous Craziness, I have started a bit of an experiment. You see, what I am doing is growing a ridiculous amount of bamboo. What I plan to do with this bamboo is turn it into a ridiculous amount of diamonds. My plan is to grow it all, get a ridiculous amount of it. Goodness gracious, I've said the word ridiculous so many times. And with all of this ridiculous bamboo, I am going to do a flash bamboo sale that will be a ridiculous, awesome, amazing price on bamboo. And I'm not talking like, you know, 1 diamond for 3 stacks. I'm talking 1 diamond for a chest full. So what I would now like to do next is build my starter base, because I have been putting this off for a very long while now, and it really needs to be done. So I am going to crank back into time-lapse mode here and crank this thing out. Now I know you expect some long spiel right here of me going off about how this build didn't go the way I wanted it to, or how certain aspects of this video haven't gone the way I want to, or a lot of different things, and I'm not going to talk about anything during this span of time. In fact, I'm just going to leave this entire span of time completely empty, and I'm not going to speak during this span of time at all. See? Okay, so now I think I am all done with this first wave of the build. Now, there is some of what I did that I was not originally planning. For starters, I was originally gonna have walls on this, but all of the designs that I came up with for walls, I just did not like, so I decided not to use any walls. Now, for storage, there is not a ton right now, only I guess 6 chests total, which is not very much. That will be expanded eventually, but for now, these chests should be able to hold me. Then, of course, I have the bed right here. I'm not certain if I like this design, but I know that I will definitely have fun playing with the trapdoors. And then there is this right here. I also am not sure if I am completely sold on this little thing. It's kind of cool. Kind of makes it its own little area. As you can see, there's like a little block to stand on as you're using the smithing table. And then over here we have this thing. Now, it looks quite funky at the moment, but trust me, it is going to have a purpose at some point. This will actually be built further up, but it is where I can do my little smoking. And as you can see, I also have a little thing right here. So I am really happy with how this came in the end. It is not completely finished at all. There's actually something I'm gonna do on the roof. The roof right now looks quite bland. So as soon as I can, I will completely finish this build, and then I will expand with a path going all the way over to the sheep over there. I don't know if you can see them through there. there they are. And then I'll have a path going somewhere towards like a well. I think a well would be cool. And then I have another idea. I'm gonna have a path go somewhere to a massive hole, which I'm not going to explain right now because it's for a future episode. But that is going to be really exciting as well. And then of course I will have a path going from this tent into the village, which I will eventually be doing a makeover of. And oh my goodness, my bamboo has been growing. Anyways, I am going to at some point remake take the village and beautify it, I will make my villager hall actually inside of the village right there, because I figure it's a great spot. Plus, then I don't have to move any of the villagers very far. And I will also have to move my little station over to my tent right here, which I will of course do between episodes. Which of course, as always, inevitably leads me to the sad conclusion of this episode. I hope that you enjoyed this one. It took me, for some reason, very, very long to make. I am not entirely sure why, mostly just procrastination, but it was, as always, very, very fun indeed. I hope that you enjoyed. If you would consider, please do subscribe and like the video. It helps share this with other people so that other people get to see this. So anyways, that's it. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.